Sean, pretty hot today.
Yeah, it got warm. We saw the winds. We've been talking about them for about a week now, and they definitely did not disappoint. They're a little late to the party. Let's go ahead and look at our latest advisories. Central Coast, you should drop this off as we head through the evening on Saturday. And then the wind warning for the South Coast, that will go into very early Sunday or Father's Day. And then about midday or so, we're expecting those winds to back up. But there is a little hint they might come back again, both late Sunday and again late Monday. Wind warning will stay in effect right now. Again, things could change for the mountains of Ventura and Santa Barbara County through early Monday. The heat advisory, we're pretty much alone on this. There's very few of them around us, which is interesting. Just the South Coast, and it's all because of the wind direction. And there it is right there, where the winds are blowing with just a tinge of west, say westerly direction, say Santa Maria, Lompoc. Look how cool it is. And then when you come around the corner, look at Goleta. You're getting the wind, Santa Barbara as well. And also Ojai, it looks like you've got a pretty good mountain wind. Wind, again, not that strong, but that could definitely change at the drop of a hat. Right now, it looks like sustained winds are still kind of hovering in the 20 to 30 mile an hour range. It also really guts your humidity values, and this is why heightened fire concerns are definitely there. And as far as the big map, look at Florida, still getting hit, South Florida, and then look at Northern California, well up into Oregon and Washington. That's part of our weather maker. There is a kind of a chilly storm running into the Pacific Northwest. There are some freeze issues, and also, believe it or not, some mountain snows for Idaho and Montana. Some of that air has worked its way southward, and that's exactly what it has done, and therefore it sort of pushes the direction of the energy this way. And some of that cold air is also sinking down above us. That also helps to sort of amplify the winds. So we'll see the winds holding through tonight. Then by tomorrow on Father's Day, we see more of a westerly direction starting to slowly develop, and that basically opens the door to cooler weather. Now, maybe not so much tomorrow. Probably some cooler weather, definitely, but not as much noticeable until we get through Monday and then more so into Tuesday. We'll kind of get back to where we should be for this time of year. There's the north flow right there, really just pushing all the wind out of the area. I should say, excuse me, pushing all the fog out of the area. Any real concerted or strong marine layer is well down off the northern Baja coast or well out in the ocean. Does not mean the marine layer has gone away completely. There are some pockets out there that could definitely develop overnight. So let's go ahead and look at our wind map right here. And as we go through the evening, we hold on to those reds. That means winds going up above 40 miles an hour and maybe even getting close to 50. They do back off as we head into the early morning hours, then come back again tomorrow night or Father's Day evening. And you can see it's a telltale sign. San Ynez all the way to the Tehachapis, and some of those areas are getting really strong winds, and then up into the southern Sierra. And again, as we head to Monday, could see them kicking back up again as we go toward the afternoon and evening. Patchy fog, a little bit here and there. It's interesting how the computer does not want to sort of throw that out of the possibilities here. So you can see just a little patchiness here and there. Probably not, but maybe a chance of some marine layer. Now look at, as we go through the evening hours, look at the temperatures. Look at very early on Sunday. We hold on to some not so good sleeping weather. Then as we go to the afternoon, we warm things up again. We start to get into those temperature ranges of 80s, possibly some 70s and 80s along the beaches, again, where the winds are blowing. Inland areas will definitely be very warm, 80s, a few 90s. Cool in those areas where the winds are not blowing, a dry sky. And again, as we go into the afternoon hours on Monday, could see another boost of temperatures. The computer is really bouncing that around as a possibility. All right, let's go ahead and look now at the Santa Barbara South Coast. And again, these temperatures are varying wildly because of the possibility of either wind or a lack of wind can have a big effect on your little microclimates that pop up. Again, with regard to those winds, they're really interesting. It's something that happens in this part of the world, usually in June. Some of our biggest weather events in June have been related to those north winds. The Painted Cave Fire, the big event back in 1859 where it got up to about 133 degrees unofficially, and other big weather events that were real hot, same thing there. All right, mixed swell, we have surf out of the south and northwest wind swell, so we have a high surf advisory for Ventura County. Everybody else knocked that down a bit for the Central Coast and then south of Ventura County. And there's your forecast as we go through the week. Thursday, official start of summer, as you can see right there, and AM fog will be returning once we get through this little wind event over the next day and a half, maybe 2 days, and then the AM fog, PM sun comes back, and we go back into a very quiet forecast, although there might be another little boost in temperatures as we go to next weekend. We'll be right back.